Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, and we're looking at the new moon happening December 29th, 2016. It's happening in Capricorn. So we're just going to look at the energy surrounding all the individual signs, a two-card spread for what's going to happen with this new moon. Now, where to focus on this new moon? How interesting. Death comes up. So, transformation. Is with this new moon we need to be practical. We need to think more in a grounded way. So we're going to focus on what do we need to keep working on? What do we need to work on to get to our goals? This is not like a fast moving, hey, quick fix. This is like trudging up the mountain, making sure you get to your goal in the right steps, taking all the steps to get there, not cutting any corners, things as such. So it's, those will be rewarded who, look at all the details, take it slowly, take it with a clear intention, and really, thinking about doing it the honest, clear way. So this new moon, what is it that you want to keep working on? What is it that you want to focus on when it comes to, work, career? That's a great section to really consider. But, Capricorn is very steadfast and wants to see progress happen through hard work. So let's see. Let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading. What energies are surrounding the different signs for this new moon in Capricorn happening on December 29th, 2016? What are the energies? So, just like that. Okay, so we have Aries. Okay. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. So the first card. Okay, so for my Aries, we have the Eight of Chalices. Also, look at your moon and your rising sign in the spread. Even look at your Venus and your Mars, because all of these signs are going to affect you in some way in your life. All of these are part of your life in some way. So always look at the whole thing, not just like separate, because this spread is talking about you in all different ways. I mean, we all have all 12 signs, so that is something to also keep in consideration. With Aries, we have the Eight of Chalices. So this is wanting to walk away from something not working anymore, and going into the future. However, you're a little bit, skeptical because you don't know what's going to happen. It's foggy. It's not clear what will be. But you know that you have to leave behind an aspect in order to go forward, as scary as it may be. So let's pull a clarifier card just on that. We're going to pull 2 cards for each sign. Okay. This one. All right, and it's going to be, it could be a battle uphill for you to go into this future that you have. But you know that this is where you need to go. That's where your heart is. And so with vigor and passion, you're really going to have to overcome some of the hesitancy that is just encapsulating you. So don't be afraid, Aries, which is not really an Aries issue. It's really for Aries, this Five of Wands is saying, yeah, go forward, but have some grace about it, really. Have some grace about these arguments that may come in that you have to deal with. All right, so then we have Taurus. In Taurus, we have the King of Chalices. So as this is for the new moon, somebody could be coming in who has the energy of a King of Chalice. And so Chalice is the cups, and so that is the water signs. Water signs are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So has like this really deep-rooted emotion to them. Um, so this person could be coming into your life at this new moon to help you out with some of these shifts that you may be making at work, or in a career, or just something that you have been cultivating for the past time. It could be also you, that you need to muster up this energy of the King of Chalices, that you need to be the king of your emotions, the king of yourself, that you need to build your self-confidence and understand your own power, your own emotional power, and your emotional effects over others. And then we have the Knight of Discs. All right, so that's so interesting. So having another kind of chalice, having the chalice and then having the pentacles. So this is a message from the earthly realm, saying, I have something to offer you once you get to this King of Chalice state. Or this King of Chalice, if it's a person, is offering you, something of substance when it comes to the earth. Now the Knight of Discs is the most slow moving of the knights, and also, and sometimes it's positive to have a slow moving knight, but it's also can slow down the battle in a way. So make sure that when you hear this message, it might be said a little bit later down the line, so take heed on it and act on it fast, Aries. Don't, of course, mull it over and see how you feel about certain situations, but make sure that if you feel like you need to act on it, that you carry through on it in a pretty quick, in a quicker way. um, okay, so then we have the Four of Swords, and this is for Gemini. So the Four of Swords is asking you to just look at what you are building, and take a moment to take it all in and sit with it. Sit with what you are creating, sit with where you want to go. Take the moment to rest with it and see if it really resonates with who you are and what you want to do in the future. It's questioning your path, asking you to be very clear about where you're going and what you want to do. So let me show you that card. Oh, it's kind of, there's a glare to it. There we go. Okay. So let's pull one more card. And we have the Illusion card that pops up, which is also the Devil card. Okay, so this is the Four of Swords, asking you to take rest, take a moment with it, because you might be getting a little delusional about it, and you might be tacking emotions and feelings to it that don't really exist. So it's still asking, like similar to Aries, asking for clarity on where you're going, and making sure that what you're thinking is not a delusion, not obsessive compulsive, and that you're doing what is actually positive and clear for you, and not just because you've been thinking about it and obsessing about it over and over and over again. So this is asking you to take a moment and step away from it, process, sit, be patient, and then see what comes up when you aren't obsessing all day, every day about this situation. All right, then we have the Page of Chalices, and this is for Cancer. Cancer, Page of Chalices. A message of love, a message of emotion, a message of, heart. So this is sweet, this is innocent, this is, has the best intentions, even though it might go awry. But the Page of Chalices is looking forward, saying, I'm so excited for you, and here's this message of love. So Cancer, that's really lovely to have. It's very young. It's a very young feeling to it. Let's do a clarifier, Cancer. The Ten of Swords. Look at the juxtaposition of that one. We have this lovely, sweet, innocent Page of Chalices, and then the Ten of Swords coming right in. So the page of chalices is asking you to let go, that there's more to life than what you have right now, and that you are holding on to something that is no longer serving you. And so this page loves you and wants to see you blossom and grow, and is saying, I can't come in until you let this go. So let go, Cancer. Cancer, there's something from the past. And I mean, this is during Mercury retrograde too. So you're revisiting some past hurt, or you're getting over something that is really painful, and you're focusing on that pain instead of focusing on the lesson that you have learned, and how this page is coming in with this message saying, I love you. I want to see you, but you can't see the page because you're stuck. You're stuck under the swords. So it's time to let that go. All right, then we have the Two of Swords, and this is for Leo. Leo, you have some choices, but you don't know which one to make. And because you're sitting and you're balancing these out going, which one should I do? Where should I go? Which is good. It's good to weigh out your decisions, but you might be slicing and dicing at beautiful things like butterflies. If you look in, there's that butterfly right there. Okay, so you're slicing and dicing, and you might be slicing a sweet nugget that is happening in your life. It's not being able to see the theme of this is really not being able to see clearly because you're in your head too much, you know. So okay, that was a pile of cards, so I'm not going to accept it. I dropped a bunch of cards. I don't know if you saw that on the video, but it was a huge chunk. So I'm not accepting it as a fallout for Leo. Okay. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. How lovely, Leo. Okay, so it's like no matter what you decide, it will be good. It'll help you out, but you have to make a flippin' decision, Leo. Yeah, so instead of being paralyzed with self-doubt and almost like a spirit keeps saying no more self-hatred, make a decision, because that decision is coming from your intuition and is going to shift your future in a positive way, but you have to make a decision first before you can have this beautiful Wheel of Fortune wheel on over to you. You have to get the wheel in motion. So make a decision, Leo. That's what the Capricorn's new moon is saying. It's saying this is a new cycle. Absolutely, please, definitely make a decision. Get going. Go, go, go. And then for Virgo, we have the Tower. So there's a shift coming. There's a change that is coming. Your foundation is on a rocky, something in regards to your foundation is rocky and needs to be shifted. And whether or not you know it, you will know it with this new moon, with this cycle of the new moon, because you will see it unfold very quickly. And it will be something that you don't really have control over. You could have changed it in the past, but now the universe is saying, I'm sorry, it's time for this to shift drastically right now. Let's go. And it could be for the good too. It's not always doom and gloom. It's just like your universe, your path is off, and so the universe is going to rectify the shift that you have made that is not serving you. Okay, and I think it has to do with work. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands right here in reverse. And you're the first reversal that we've had in this deck, which is interesting. So you're doing some things that aren't helping you out anymore, and it's making you financially somewhat steady, but not even. It's probably not even paying enough for you, but you're staying in it because you're scared of having less than you already do. But this is saying, well, this is about to be taken away from you in some regards. This, false sense of security, is going to be taken away. So now it's going to be up to you to really look at your heart, look at your desire, look at your path. look at your calling. It's time for you to find your calling and start to go down that, so that when this tower happens, the tower is asking, what is your calling? What do you want to work on that fulfills you? What are you willing to keep working and continue up that mountain to get to the goal? Because now that's all you have. All right, so then with Libra, we have the Hanged Man. So this is enlightenment. It's discomfort. You know, you could be going through a huge, huge heart opening. Your heart space could be being ripped open, and it's painful, but it's needed and it's beautiful. So your who you used to be is getting eaten away to show the new you, to show who you are now. All right, so let's do a second card. Ah! Libra, we got the unconscious, which is the Hanged Man. Isn't that amazing? This is just driving it home. So Libras, you are becoming divine. This is amazing. Incredible. The Hanged Man twice. Look at those two different views of it. Soak it in, Libra. Yes, you are becoming connected to the divine. This new moon, go out, meditate underneath it. Soak in, take some water, drip it down your body, holding crystals and stones, and speak to the moon, because you are going, after this new moon, you will become a completely new human divine being. And it's not, like I said, it's not easy. And sometimes it can be very painful emotionally, spiritually, and even sometimes physically. But it's to open you up and let this beautiful light that you have shine through. And a lot of people will not be able to understand the process that you're going through. But it's okay, because you will start to come into your own, and they don't need to understand, because they will just feel the light that you are giving, and it will be, the only word I can keep saying is divine. Oh, beautiful. Okay, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so a new beginning happening, probably with some financial loving happening with it. This is an earth feeling, so this is, earthly, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Capricorn new moon. So yeah, you're going to feel really grounded about these shifts, and excited about these doors that are opening, and so it's going to be, as I always say with my aces, it's up to you. Is this going to grow positively or negatively? It's just the beginning, so it's going to be up to you to nurture it. And it's going to be a lot of work. And so it's also, it's saying that, this is not going to be an easy path, but it will be rewarding. But are you willing to work on it? Are you willing to put everything into it? Is this your soul calling? Are you going forward in the direction that you really want to go? And do you have passion for it? Now, like I said, it's going to be probably financially lucrative, and it's going to make you feel grounded and connected. But it's really saying, can you keep the passion alive for it? For this new career, this new work, this new job. So ask yourself that, because it will definitely be work, but it could be work that you thoroughly enjoy and thoroughly want to do. All right, then we have Sagittarius. In Sagittarius, you also have a new beginning, and this is the Ace of Swords, so it's more of a mental new beginning. It could be quirky, inventive, something out of the ordinary that you never expected, that just kind of comes together in this odd but amazing way. It's air sign, so it's, it could be communicated to you, or you could be talking to someone, and it just start to manifest right before you because of the words spoken. So let's pull a card. And this is, like I said, this is kind of communication. So it's air signs. It's Gemini. It's Libra. And Aquarius. So then we have a King of Wands. So this could be a new relationship, actually, with somebody who is very fiery, exciting, passionate, loving, entertaining. And it could just start over a conversation. It could start over, standing in line with somebody at, I don't know, at the computer store, or it could be started, problem solving for an invention, and you just meet this person who is just, you're attracted to them physically, very, very, very attracted to them physically. Or it could be somebody, if you're in a relationship or that is not in the cards for you to start a new relationship, this could be the person who is bringing in the new beginning when it comes to your career and position in life. And so they're talking to you about it, and they're rallying you up and exciting you about this new opportunity. But having the King of Wands and having it be upright is really positive, because they have passion, excitement about it, and they believe in you and they believe in the project. Okay, so we did Sagittarius, so Capricorn. We have the Nine of Swords. So there's something that is terrifying you. There's something that is keeping you stagnant, and you need to act. You need to go forward. What is holding you back? What are you terrified of? It is time to face it. Okay, let's pull a clarifier. The thing about the Nine of Swords too is it's often mental. So it's often in your head that this is happening. That it might not actually be manifesting physically, but in your head it seems very real. Okay, so then we have the Queen of Discs. So this could be a fear of a new relationship, fear of somebody who seems too good to be true, fear of commitment, fear of receiving and giving love. Capricorn, yeah, so this, I feel like that is your work, is, career might be going really well, it's going better, but you now have to put work into your personal life and into your emotions, and that is terrifying to you. You don't know what to do with this beautiful queen. She's here for you and she loves you, and that's terrifying to you. So now, and it's in your head. So take it slow and let them know that you're terrified of this, but you love them or you care about them, and let them help you, because this person is kind and considerate and just loves you for you. So let them do that, and even if it's terrifying, enjoy it. Enjoy their love. Even if it's just for a brief moment, take it in, feel it, love it, love it, love it. You deserve it, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius. You also have a new beginning, Ace of Wands, and it's just exciting. It's passionate. You love it. It's like you just don't even know. You can't even put your finger on it. It's just so good. Like I said, it's exciting. And so that's really exciting, Aquarius. You feel really connected to it. You feels really creative. Maybe your creative juices are now starting to flow with this new moon. It feels good. So, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, it's often a lot of choices coming in at one time, a lot of decisions to be made very quickly. But with this Ace of Wands, you know exactly which one you want to make, and especially with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like it's so clear to you where you want to go and what you want to do out of all these choices that all the other ones don't even hold a candle. They're just yeah. But you know exactly where you want to go. And so if you have an inkling, if your intuition is leading you down a road, and you're like, that's the one, do it, because it's this here is really saying, like, you've got the choice figured out, and it's a good road for you. And then Pisces, we have the moon, which is awesome. I mean, the moon is actually your card, Pisces. So you are at home with this new moon, which is interesting. It could be an emotional pull, or actually, what I'm getting with this. So the moon, like I said, is your card. So you are feeling emotionally content. You are feeling full circle, feeling whole. That, everything is exactly where it needs to be, whether it be positive or negative, or painful or beautiful. It's a balance, and you have that balance, and you accept it, and you're filled with gratitude, even though it can be hard, but it's still beautiful. And the Queen of Swords. So this could bring in the Queen of Swords, since you are feeling really balanced with the moon. I mean, the moon can sometimes be, being moody, being depressed, not being clear about what you are doing, or who you are, or where your emotions are. However, in this setting, because Pisces, this is your card, I feel like this actually stands for you being very clear and being very in control, because you received yourself in this card. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, air signs, so that's Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Communication of this, and I, right off the bat, I feel like this is you are now, because of feeling this clarity in your emotions, in your spirit, you are able to communicate it to your world and to the people around you very clearly and concisely. And because of that, I think you're going to gain a lot of respect during this new moon, because of being so clear in yourself. And this is going to raise you up in your career and in your relationships, because you are now capable of saying who you are, because you're saying who you are because you are who you are. Does that make sense? Like you're so saturated in you, and you're so comfortable in your skin, you can't do anything but be clear in yourself. So that's beautiful. If you would like a personal reading, go ahead and find me on my website or email me. You can also find me on Facebook or Twitter. And I've gotten some information that, a lot of people think I do free readings, which I would love to do. However, at this point, um, I do paid readings. Maybe in the future I might offer a free reading a month or something like that. But right now, you can go to my website and see the prices for all of them. They're very affordable. So if you have any questions, go ahead and email me, or once again, you can always go to my website. So much love, joy, and blessings. Happy new moon, everybody.